And from Reuters, Peter King, the chairman of the House of Representatives Homeland Security Committee, said Al-Qaeda is targeting Muslim Americans for recruitment to terrorism, and the community must do more to combat Islamic radicalization, as he opened hearings that have been criticized as a witch hunt.
Let me make it clear today that I remain convinced that these hearings must go forward, and they will. To back down would be a craven surrender to political correctness and an abdication of what I believe to be the main responsibility of this committee, to protect America from a terrorist attack.
In response, a coalition of Jewish, Muslim, and Christian leaders decried the controversial probe, calling it unjust and un-American. An interfaith panel gathered on Capitol Hill to unveil a campaign called Shoulder to Shoulder, Standing with American Muslims, Upholding American Values. Panel members said the congressional hearing is unfairly targeting Muslims in America.
Unfortunately, we do have a history of demonizing whole groups because of the actions of a few, as Japanese Americans will surely attest from their experience in the Second World War. But such a practice stands contrary to the fundamental ethos of this nation.
King has accused the Muslim community of refusing to cooperate with law enforcement and charged that preaching in some U.S. mosques was leading to radicalization. Panel members are condemning King's statements, saying the hearings are an act of injustice.
And as I sat this morning in the hearing room, I was witness to an injustice. I was witness to an injustice that the underlying tone of these hearings is to stigmatize, to stereotype, and to profile Muslim Americans.
Some called the hearing counterproductive, saying it would further alienate Muslim Americans and encourage the rise of Islamophobia in the United States.
We would say as evangelicals that every right we assert for ourselves is at once a right we defend for other faiths too. And because of that, a right for a Christian is a right for a Muslim, a Jew, a secular, or any other faith in America. And thus we are concerned that a security hearing that focuses on one faith group exclusively serves only to amplify the Islamophobia that we know exists.
Some Muslim leaders have said maintaining the trust of their community is essential to foiling plots, and the hearings could jeopardize that, as well as feed a view from outside the United States that the country is anti-Muslim.